Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So, how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Indonesia have reclaimed it. Tries to get it clear. It is a corner. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's not going far. That has ended up in no man's land. Takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Indonesia are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. That's a good run down the left. And he's had a hit! Missed by a fraction. Oh, what's he done? And the shot! Yes! The breakthrough strike! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Minutes is number 11.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Closing in on goal. It's Hazard! Off the post! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's managed to get free.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
trying to hit the front line here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stood up well to him there.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Could be danger here. Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Indonesia have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's tried one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Indonesia have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, no question that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, super ball! He's going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Chooses to go back. Indonesia takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Deep cross. Van Dijk tries to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
And it's Camavinga. And here's Azar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's in on and the shot! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And here's Azar. And he's running through. Azar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
There will be 5
Oh, that
minutes
is asking for
added
trouble.
time.
He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick announcement, we would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course,
Hello,
is striving to
everybody,
make the
and
latter
welcome to
stages.
today's
That's where they
match.
all want to be. No
Indonesia
doubt these two harbour
against
very
Indonesia.
similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head. That
Chance, surely! He's scored! And the game springs instantly to life!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that was very necessary. Indonesia have it back and can go again. It's not an especially good pass, that. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he can clear it away. Opts for safety. And that is a little undercooked. And that has been knocked clear. Real chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. Indonesia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Aldero claims comfortably.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Nice interception, well timed. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. That's a look and plays it forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once.
Pretty robust defending.
Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great vision. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Indonesia really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Oh, what a mistake! There's the crossfield ball. Now he's off and running. And this is Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that's been intercepted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now this could be a chance. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this?
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a good foot in there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong...
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
All the way back. Alexander-Arnold. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11. Number 18.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Number 3. Coming on the field.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Number 22. Number 17. Number 7.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Indonesia
There will be 1
nearly
minute
finished
at a
it off
time.
there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
So that's it. It is all over. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your reflections then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this game than just the scoreline.
Please grab the tickets.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real set. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Trincao, and he's found a way past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ramos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They're urging him to... And a chance! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. Portugal with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good effort from distance. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's on it. Can he get away? And the counter is on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Indonesia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Joao Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Just eases him off the ball. Deftly away. Really well cleared. Indonesia have reclaimed it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Now it's Trincao. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Portugal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, he's taken it. And this is Ronaldo. And they've got rid. That's a throw. Defending of the desperate variety. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Joao Felix.
Such good technique.
And he's on his way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Trincao. He's found. He's having a shot. Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And smartly reclaimed. Referee's given a throw. And that's definitely not his best. That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. This looks promising. And he's got the beating of his... and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. And that has been knocked clear. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Indonesia have it back and can go again. Your impression so far, Jim?
Indonesia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Stood up well to him there.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, what has happened here? And he thumps it clear. And that's another good win of the ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's made its way to him. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Substitution.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. He's gone for the shot. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Ruben Neves. And now they can clear their lines. Deep into stoppage time. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
I'd like to inform you that CCTV
How do you
is
look
now
back
in
on the game then,
operation
Jim?
for your safety.
Well, the way the manager has stormed down...
And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome to
either way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be,
Against
or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's delightful. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's come loose. Mikel Oyarzabal plays it all the way forward.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
He's got away. Still goalless at the moment. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Probing pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tchouaméni, and he's forced to go back. That has ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball. It's a searching pass. And the pass is intercepted. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager...
Could be danger here! Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Minutes is number 18.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this, and reclaimed it in a trice. It's out for a goal kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Applies the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's an imaginative pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ball's out once more. And that's definitely not his best. It's going to be another throw.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18. Coming on the field is number 26.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And that's going to be a goal kick.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11. Number 10.
Indonesia making
Coming
consecutive
on the field,
changes here.
Number
Well, the
8.
manager must have thought to
Number
himself, we're just
22.
narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, good-looking ball. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's hoisted clear.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time and again they are repelled. Oh, it's played into the air. Bullish header! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Out for a throw.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9. Number 14. Coming on the field. Number 21.
That's a throw.
Number 6.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 5 minutes.
He's gone for
added
goal.
time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. France have reclaimed it. Mignon clears. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
This is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic
Indonesia
atmosphere in the stands.
against Senegal.
This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. There will be a throw-in. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Senegal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well-timed, excellent interception. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Knocks it into space. Swings it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well, there's the clearance. And he's managed to get free. Nice cross. A header! No, not the best of headers.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Aldero chooses to deal with it himself. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Senegal were a team looking for an out. Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
The ball has bounced loose now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he thumps it clear.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Opts for safety. Oh, that is a nice touch.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's rather hopeful. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, good-looking ball. There's the header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, important interception. Gets good distance on it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nicely aimed pass. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what happened here? He's gone for goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, this looks sharp. He's having a go! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
And he's gone looking for safety. Ah, he's given it away. And his chance, surely! Goal! Senegal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 7.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, they've got it again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's in space and looking for options. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia really need to...
Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better.
The goal scorer for
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Senegal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Good effort from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.